Hey there, Vesly here, and today I'm going to show you some of my own patches. So if I type in Vesly and under patches, first one I'm going to do is a promote command. So in your unit menu, units will be able to promote if they meet certain requirements. For example, this first one says if anyone is level 20 or higher, then they have the command. The second one is Becky can promote unless Amelia has died. There's a flag that is set when Amelia dies. Well, that's why that works. If I set this just to 0, then Becky will be able to promote at any time. So that should work nicely. We also might want this patch, the display or hide weapon on promotion. This is just to avoid an issue with the animation. It can only play if both the classes have the same sort of weapon. So you see a villager uses a sword and a recruit uses a lance. So the animation for promoting wouldn't work. That's why I've done it to have no weapon equipped. Okay, let's test this out. I'll go ahead and start that. Now I'm in my chapter. Yeah, she has a promote command, and he does not. So let's go ahead and try that. It could be a recruit. Sure. Yep, we get that nice lightning. And then, yeah, we gain some stats. You would also want to set it so that either she loses swords on promotion to recruit, or that the recruit has an animation for swords. But either way, there we have it. So let's go on to the next one. Alright, now we're gonna see stealing with a full inventory. So let's fill this up, give her a few iron swords, and change her into a thief class. And lastly, oops, she'll also need an extra item given to her. So give item to Becky. That way it will be 5 items that she has at the start. And now let's install the patch. So steal with full inventory, and there we go. Oops. Okay, let's try testing it. Okay, you can see my inventory is all full. Oh, and I need to give the enemy an item. Okay, let's give them a master seal. Sure. So now you can see they have a master seal with 60 uses. That'd be pretty helpful. And I can just steal that right away. Now, I don't think I've enabled access to the convoy. If you did, then whoever was stealing would be able to send it straight to the convoy. But in this case, I just have to discard. That's fine. And yeah, there we have it. Now I'm going to show you creating a special event attached to an item. If I type in special event, you can see it's here. There's also a version for each unit, but I kind of like it tied to items personally. So here it is on a gold gem, and we're going to make it so only Becky can use it, and only if she is, how about we'll do one where she's a thief class, and rather than saying, is that you, Franz? We're going to change it so it'll change her class. So if she's a thief, she can turn into a villager. And we'll also do that vice versa. So that's our first event. Let's expand this so there's another use case. So that was if she was a thief. And if she's a villager, what was 7B? And we'll need a new event here. she's a villager, then she'll turn into a thief. Yeah, that should work fine. I've given, no, I have not. I've not given her a gold gem. Let's give her one. And let's give the gold gem 10 uses and make it unsellable so that you can't sell it for 200,000, I think is what it would sell for. It's half of what it costs to buy. Okay, now she'll have the gold gem. And let's try it out. You could do many other things than reclassing a unit, but this is just one use case. Yeah, so we have the 10 use gold gem, and if we go into items and we click on the gold gem, you see there's a command called sword. That's just the default I used. You can actually change that in the menu as well. So I'll use that, and now she is a villager. So let's end the turn. We're going to attack her. That's fine. Oh, she's doing kind of pitiful damage. Let's hope that she survives. Looks like she might. Okay, and now if I go back to the gold gem, and I use it, she is a thief again. I'm going to show you just a couple of minor quality of life ones. So for example, just making the poison animation twice as fast because it's notoriously slow. You can also change how many frames the enemy shows a cursor when attacking. Make it about twice as fast maybe. I also like this one, so if battle animations are turned off, then this shows a little animation on the map while attacking. It doesn't make it take any longer, and it also shows how much damage you deal. You can set it for specific weapons. For example, the silver sword was given this shards 1 animation. You could also give it this crazy animation with these big flames. So maybe I'll give that to, let's see, maybe the silver lance. It's a bit excessive for that, but whatever. And you can also just set it per weapon type. So normally the lance will just use this animation. However, I've made it so that specifically the silver lance will use this one instead. It's 11. Okay, and let's try that out. So I'll just need to attack with someone. Maybe I can resume chapter. Okay, let's move Oswin. Oswin, you can go way over here. Alrighty. Silver Lance. So you can see that they've shown up on the map. And now the AI is a little bit quicker with the targeting cursor, which is kind of nice. So a little quality of life stuff can really add to your hack as well. And we'll just finish off this enemy. The last thing I'm going to show for you today is the area of effect, or AOE. I'll go ahead and install that. It has a few different tables that you can edit, but for example, this one is just the area that you'll actually damage or heal or whatever. So you can change the center point if you want to, which matters when you're rotating it. With R and L, you can change which tiles are affected. You can make it bigger and smaller if you want. I won't bother changing the default right now. This is the main one that you'll be editing because it's the usability. I'm going to make it so that it requires having a ballista in your inventory. You don't need to be able to wield it or anything, it's just that you have it there. And I'm going to make it not magic based. I could make it deal fixed damage if I wanted. So that means it ignores ignores everything else. And it's going to have a power of 5 to 5, and you need to attack from 3 squares away to 7 squares away. It's going to use the triangle that we looked at, and it has an animation set. Okay, that's fine. And now I also just need to actually give her said ballista. Here it is. And let's test it out. Okay, so I have my emulator. I'll restart the chapter. Yeah, we can see that she has the ballista. He does not. So the first AoE that he has access to is just AoE 1, which looks like it's a healing spell. You can change the names of them, of course. But over here we have AoE 0. So let's try that out. Now we can use it this way. And we saw a little animation appeared, and it dealt 3 damage. I guess because of the defense of the enemy. We had 3 strength plus 5, and then minus the 5, so back to 3. It would also be a very good idea to add the HB bars. I'll go ahead and install that so that it looks like it actually has an immediate effect. Otherwise, it's not really so possible to tell. So I'll restart the chapter again, and I'll use that AoE. Maybe I'll try it so that it hits both of these enemies. Sure. So we can see they've both been damaged. Looks like they took 6 damage each. Yeah, because they have lower defense. Okay, and there you have it. A fun toy to play around with.